Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Sunday morning and it is a very special day. Today I'm going to show you how I made this absolutely super duper cute. It's like a gift card holder. I don't know. I guess they call it a storybook. It could be a gift. But what it is a little gift card holder. I thought it was really super cute. Let me open it up. It's got little pockets. I thought, you toss in some gift cards on each one, and we are going to make that today. It is super cute. I am glad you could join me. This is a very special video for my friends here in the group. So, thank you for joining me. It is Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, and my name is Tina Kvergich, and I am Northern Stamper. I am glad you could join me. This weekend was such a very busy weekend for me. I don't know if you know, but there was like a 3-day convention with Stampin' Up, and always so much fun because you get to see all new product that's coming out. One of the new products coming out is this gorgeous designer series paper, which I am going to be using today to make our little booklet. It is fantastic. So this one was created using tidings and trimmings, but I just thought I love this paper. Got to use the new stuff that is coming out, and I wanted to showcase that. Also, this weekend was very exciting, so they show us some new stuff coming out, and I am a big fan of designer series paper. So they have 9 packages, new packages of designer series papers coming out. And I am so super duper excited. What I always do is offer a paper share, which is a little bit of every paper from each package for a fraction of the cost. And this time there are 9 packages, which I will cut into 6x6, which are these size. And this is one of the papers that you're going to get. And it is going to cost you only $50, includes shipping, just to let you know. So if you want in on that, comment below or send me an email at northernstamper@gmail.com and get in on that paper share coming up in January. So I'm taking orders for December this month and up till about December the 20th. So, and then I'm going to start the paper share and start ordering. So we are going to make this great stuff. So hopefully you have all of your items prepared. So comment below if you have your items. You are going to need some 6x6 designer series papers. So they're cut to 6x6. And you're going to need some adhesive. This is tear and tape glue that you're going to need. I just got my little ruler here. And if you want to trim the edges like this, you might need a little punch that has like a little corner round punch if you want. So just to let you know. And don't forget, you are going to need your trimmer with your scoring blade on there. So that's what you're going to need. So make sure you have all of that. So they have some great stuff coming up. And before I get started on this, I wanted to let you know. So this week they have a sale coming up. So if you want to buy ink pads, say you want to increase your stamping supplies like ink pads, cardstock, or dies, they have them coming up on sale. And you can actually double up or kind of piggyback on the joining my team and choosing $165 worth of product. And you only pay $100 and you can join my team. But if you join on the Tuesday, the Wednesday, or the Thursday, you get extra discount. So if you are going to stock up on your supplies, and this is just an example, say you're going to stock up on all cardstock, which is going on sale, you're going to save a little bit more money. Or you're going to stock up on some dyes or some inks, you're going to save some more money. So the best thing to do is to grab that starter kit, choose $165 worth of product, and so sign up on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and fill it with cardstock, dyes, and or ink pads, and you get an extra savings on top of that. So that is a deal. You can't pass it up. So that ends up to be, it brings it down to So that's, yeah, 165, 75, about 185 worth of product for only $100. Grab that starter kit, comment below if you want, or send me an email, northernstamper@gmail.com, and I will help you figure out what to make the most of your money. Okay, so what we're going to do, are you ready? Comment below if you're ready. I hope you're ready. I don't know. Can't see any comments, so I'm just sitting here just talking away to myself, so hopefully you are there, and we are going to make this great little booklet. I love this. So get some little scraps of ribbon, some little bling, grab your bits and bobs box, and we're going to be using that. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to put these aside, and we are going to start. So what you want to do is decide, what do you want your cover to be? So with Stampin' Up, I love the Designer Series paper. So this is Eden's Garden, and it is really pretty. Both sides, sometimes it's really hard to choose. One side of Eden's Garden has a lot of really nice gold parts in it, and I'm kind of tending toward this lighter one. Maybe I'll have this on the inside. That's a really nice one too, a little dark. Oh, this one's really pretty. So it's a little, for me, it's a little tough. So you got to figure out which one you want on your front. So let's work those out. Oh, it's becoming a toss-up between these two. I don't know which one I like better. Oh, it is tough. It really is tough. So, okay. So what I'm going to do, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger, bite a doe, eeny, meeny, miny, moe. It's this one. Yay! So what we're going to do, I got my 6x6 ready. And what I need to do is I need to score this at 3 inches. So halfway down the middle. I need to score it at 3 inches. So I'm going to get my trimmer, and I'm going to put it in here and score it. And I'm not going to press really super hard. I'm just going to score it a little bit so it bends the paper, and I'm going to fold it, and this is going to become my outside cover. Now, when you're scoring your paper, just be aware if it is directional or not. Make sure when you're scoring it that you're not, if it's directional, some of these are directional. Let me find one for you, like this one. You want to score in the proper direction that you want to use your paper. So just be aware of that. Keep that in the back of your mind. So this is going to be my cover. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And what I need to do actually, so I'm going to put this one aside. I know this is my cover, and I want to use that. So, and some of the other papers, it depends on how thick you want to make it. So just be aware. I'm going to actually make it maybe only 3 thick. So I'm going to choose a couple that I want in here. And remember, be aware of the direction that the paper is going. Okay, and you need to score these also at 3 inches. So I'm just double checking. That kind of looks a little off. So this seems to be directional. I want my halfway mark up and down there. So I'm going to also trim these, not trim, I'm going to score these at 3 inches. Now, I have a bad habit, so I got the 2 blades on here. One's a scorer and one's a trimmer. Just to make sure that I am not going to cut any of my paper, I'm going to pop out my cutting one, just in case, because there's nothing worse than running it across and hearing that horrible sound that you're cutting your paper as opposed to scoring it. So I'm just going to take that one little blade out so that I know I will not be cutting any of that paper. And when I do need to cut, I'll pop it back in. Okay, so I'm going to score these all at 3 inches. Okay, I just need to press hard enough that it bends the paper fiber, and then I can carefully fold it myself. So I like that. That's really, actually, that is so pretty. These are going to look really nice. So I'm going to bend these, right? Have a nice crease. But I'm not done scoring yet. I need to make the little pockets, okay? So this is how it's going to go. Now I'm going to make my little pockets, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these, each one, and I'm going to turn it. So there's my main score line at the 3 inches. I'm going to turn it And be aware, remember, it's directional, right? And I'm going to score at 1.5 inches from the bottom. Okay, so remember it's directional. So if your items are going this way, just be aware on where you're scoring so that they don't turn upside down. So I'm going to do a score line on each of those at 1.5 inches. Okay, as we go along. I'm just going to mention, don't forget, I've already started creating little packages for each Takeaway Tuesday coming up in December. I only make so many packages and I only got a couple left. So sign up for that and don't forget to send your payment. Until your payment is received, your packages are not quite spoken for and they will be mailed out soon. So don't forget, Takeaway Tuesdays for December ends on November the 19th. I need your registration and payment by then because I do need to send them out. Okay, so you don't want to miss that. December is, or wait a minute, I need it by November 19th for the December packages. I'm getting ahead of myself. I have so many great ideas coming up for the new year. It is ridiculous. I don't know. I just got so excited from the weekend that I think I went a little bonkers. All right, so I have these trimmed down the middle at 3 inches, turned and trimmed a little bit at 1.5. Okay, and this bottom part is going to make our little pockets. I'm kind of done with my trimmer. I'm going to put this off to the side, all right? So I am going to take the one that is my cover. This is my cover, okay? And I would like this beautiful, beautiful outside, and I'm going to put that in here, okay? I just want to see, I don't know if anybody's here. I can't see any comments, but comment below. Let me know you're there. Okay, so I'm going to fold this up, and this is going to be the inside. You see the little pockets already coming together. And as it folds over, looks great. Okay, see there's my pocket. Love it. And what I'm actually going to do is do that for each of those. So maybe I'll do this one on the inside. So as it closes, okay. Do I want this on the outside, on the inside? Oh, I think I like the gold on the outside. This is why you always want to kind of move your items around and kind of get an idea. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Was that my outside? I can't remember. That was my outside, wasn't it? Look at that. So, there we go. That's what I was going to do. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have a gold cover. Oh, see, that's going to be the inside. You're not going to really see this. So I'm going to flip this around so that you can see, because these are going to be glued together. Got to think. This is why we do our thinking. Always got to do our thinking before our gluing. Okay, so if I have these together, this is my outside pocket. Okay, you can see that. And there's the pocket. Lovely. Okay, these two will be glued together, so I'm going to see that. That's nice. Actually, I like that with a little bit of here. And these two will be glued together, so I'm going to see the inside of this pocket, and these two are going to be, and that is going to be like that. All right. So it's kind of coming together here. So what we need to do first, just kind of burnish these down a little bit. Okay. And we are going to start with our gluing. And I'm going to take my cover. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to make these little pockets. I'm going to put a little bit. All right, I don't know what happened there. Something seemed to have gone a little glitchy there. And this is part 2. I didn't go any further. I just added the adhesive on the corners of the pocket. I hope you'll be able to find me. I don't know what happened. That's kind of weird. Anyways, let me know that you're here. And we're going to continue on. So we created the little pockets there. Okay, so this is our cover for that. Okay, so we have our little pocket on that. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do that for each one of these that I have. Okay, I'm going to open it up and I am going to add a little bit of tear and tape to each spot. Oh, I don't want to get any glue on that, so let's continue on. Sorry about that. I think there was a little glitch with that video. I wonder what happened. That's kind of strange. Isn't this paper just gorgeous? I love this paper. Green is my favorite color. I don't know. Comment below on what's your favorite color. And I'm sure they have one in the new designer series papers coming out in the January catalog. And or you can actually make this for Christmas if you're using Christmas paper. Come on. And it'd be great. You fill it with little bits of what are those gift cards, like $5 Tim Hortons, and what are some other ones? Starbucks, Subway. I'm trying to think of some other places. Dollarama has even gift cards. I did not know that. You could get some from Dollarama. Yeah, fill this up. A $20, $5 total altogether, and that's a cute little gift for somebody. Most likely teenagers or young adults that seem to have everything. Or you don't know what to get them. Get them a little snack pack. So we're just adding the tear and tape on each one. Okay. And lifting it off. Make sure it's well secured. Okay. This tear and tape is not working for me today. I'm going to have a little conversation with it after the video. I'm going to sit it down and have a little chat with my tear and tape. Okay, fold that up. One more. Keep going. Super, super easy to make with this if you got 6x6. Who does not have 6x6 papers hanging around? Great, easy gift. Okay. I have a ton of 6x6, so I can make a lot of these. And a lot of fun. Like I said, don't forget, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, they've got a sale coming up. So if you need to stock up on ink or cardstock, that is the time to do it. And really, if you're close to maybe like $70 or $100, grab the starter kit, join my team, and let's have some fun. Okay, so what I did is I added the tear and tape to each little piece here. I'm going to fold these up again because it's fun to do. And I am going to they kind of wedge into each other. So my little one, actually, because it's a little tight, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to make actually another cover and make it slightly larger, and then I can probably cut it down. These are actually going to be pretty thick. So what I'm going to do, I am actually going to get another piece of designer series paper that is a little larger. So bear with me. So let's grab one. And, oops, because I've got quite a few in there. So this is kind of going off a little bit because I have quite a few. Let us kind of get a larger piece. Oops, all my papers. Oh, higgledy-piggledy here. Okay. So this is what sometimes happens during a Facebook Live. Things go a little bit off. So when I squeeze these all together, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, it comes a little thicker. Now I noticed it's a little thicker here, so a regular score line. I think I'm going to do when I'm going to redo the cover. So I'm going to cut this. Is actually a 12 by 12 piece. Okay, I'm going to cut this to 6 inches. Oh, I can't even cut because remember I took out my scoring blade, my cutting blade. All right, and what I'm going to do is because, oh yes, I also trimmed, oops. Okay, and I'm going to take this down. And what I want to do is this is the cover, so I gotta make my cover pocket. Move the blade so I don't cut it. Make my pocket, score it at 1.5. So this is still quite large, right? It is quite large. I can fold this up. Okay. I'm actually going to leave it like this at the moment. Okay, I'm going to leave this at the moment. Get my pieces together. And you know what I'm going to do, ladies? I'm going to leave this piece as a 12. So it's much larger, and then let's deal with that in a bit. Okay, so I can cover this. What we want to do is we want to glue all of these pieces together. So what I'm going to do is get my Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to glue around where the two pieces are going to be connected. So they're going to be back to back. You can use tear-in tape. I'm using Seal Plus. So I got the one piece, and it's going to back onto the other one. Okay, I'm going to line it up. Make sure, because it's sticky, I want them to be exactly together. Okay, exactly together. Good. So they're quite sticky together, and I'm going to glue them again. Make sure I got enough glue. I want it to stick because I don't want it to come apart. Up again, line it up. Okay, glue it. And that is so darn pretty, don't you think? And we're going to do another one. Oh. Ah. Sometimes that happens. I don't know. It seems to grab it a little bit. Okay. Make sure that it's not upside down. Double check. Always double check. And let's add this corner to corner. There we go. All right, so now that those are all sealed together. Okay. Remember, we put our tear-in tape in between. Okay. Now this seam at the back is a little thicker, so I can't have a regular one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pocket. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm not going to score it. I'm actually just going to fold it over. All right. Let's take a look. Take a look there. I'm just going to kind of bend it a little bit. And if I... Okay. Let's see. I have that pocket like that. Okay. I am just actually going to cover that completely. And I'm going to glue this together. Now I don't want this pocket here because it's going to make it really bulky. So I'm going to actually end up cutting that piece off. Okay, so let's cut that piece off for the cover. Right? And I am going to double check, line it up, and I'm going to cover that now. Now, before you cover it, if you want to run some ribbon in between, now is the time to do it. So I'm going to grab my ribbon, and I can see right about here, I'm going to make a little mark. That's where the end of my book is. Let us cut that off, because I know that's the end of my book. All right, I don't know what time that part stopped videotaping. So I had cut the piece here to create my cover. Actually, what I'm going to do is clip these videos together, upload it to YouTube, and provide a link. So this is, I don't know what's going on. I think Sunday is just having a little bit of problem. So what I wanted to backtrack a little bit, I had cut this one piece. I cut off the bottom where the pocket was, and I grabbed some ribbon, laid it across to see how long it is, and I snipped it to that size. Okay, and now all I'm doing is I'm doing a good taping job on putting that ribbon down. So this is going to be hidden under the cover, and I want to do a nice taping job, and I'm going to try and keep an eye on the video to see how it goes. I do apologize. Like I said, I will clip these together and it will be one, so those watching on replay at least will not have the same headache as the Facebook Live. So those are all nicely tied up there. It's not going to move. And what I want to do now is I'm going to add my adhesive on here. Make sure it's well glued down all the way around. Okay. Now with the cover, I didn't want the pocket to make it too thick. I just wanted to cover it. So I'm going to work from this side. Make sure it is square against all of the little corners before I completely place it down. Got to keep an eye on the video. Something's going on. So laying it down. Okay. I'm going to wrap it around the back. Do the same thing. Add the adhesive. You can use tear and tape or Seal Plus. And there is... Okay, make sure you get it into the corners. All right, and because of the seam is thick, right, I just kind of fold over the backing. Okay, so we got that like this. Okay, look at that. It is starting to come together, our little pockets. There's our ribbon. It is nicely held together. Okay, as you can see, it looks all together. You don't want to crease this part too much, right? So it does bump up. See, there we go. And what I want to do, I don't want to leave these corners kind of square. You have the choice. If you have a corner trimmer, you are going to pop these in and just trim the corners at this time. Now, you want to do it at this point because any thicker and you won't be able to go through the two sheets. And you want to do these together so that as they cut, they round nicely the same spot. Okay, so we're going to keep doing that. Do our corner trimmer. All right, I'm still keeping an eye on the video, make sure it's still there. I do apologize. Like I said, I will re-clip this video, upload it to YouTube, and have a link to it. Okay, so there is the outside portion of our booklet created. Now, what I could do is look at some of the papers that I have. Okay, and wow, that is actually quite stunning. And I could put a little binding around if I want. Let me see what I got. Let's look in our box of goodies. Let's see what papers we have. Oh, I really like that one. Okay, there's that one. That looks really nice too. What a tough choice. Don't want gold on gold. That looks good too. Wow. Some of these are really, really stunning together. I really like that one. What else have we got? Oh, there's a darker one. Okay. Like I said, I love these papers. Oh, wow. Oh, that looks really good too. Uh-oh, I've got a problem. This is a tough choice. Could do ombre. This is a tough choice. Okay, it's a tough choice between this one and this one. All right. Oh, I think I like that one better. Okay, we're going with that one. What I'm going to do is I am going to double check the measurements on this. And this is 4.5 inches. So I'm going to cut at least 1 inch to create the spine. So it's 1 inch by 6 at the moment. And I could wrap that around. Okay, it's a little long, but that's okay. I'm going to add the adhesive. Now I want to make sure I got the adhesive right up to the edge because it's going around the front and the back. All right. Go like that. Now, it's all nice and sticky, so let's make sure we do this carefully. Woo! This is always nerve-wracking for me. All right, put the binding on. Try and get it all nice and even. There we go. Okay, video's still going. Awesome, awesome. Can't see any comments, so I will check your comments later, but hopefully there's some comments there. And trim. All right, there we go. I have the little book binding on the edge there. Oh, it's a little thicker on that side, but that's okay. All right. Now, what we can do, let's do some decorating. Woohoo! All right, so I got my little pockets in here, and I have grabbed some cardstock. Let's see, I've just grabbed a whole bunch of different colors and stuff, so I didn't know what to put in. Oh, look at this one's already created. All right. Going to make some pieces. All right. Look, these are long strips that I've had. That's why you always keep all your little strips, your little bits and bobs. Love bits and bobs. Okay, and I'm going to cut this. I'm going to make it a little long, so I'm going to cut it at 5 inches. Okay. And I have, let's clean that up. Let's see, it fits right in. Oh, look, it hangs out. And what I can do is get a tag topper. Oh, it's going to have to be cut to 2 inches. So 2 inches wide for the tag topper. Now, like, you could just leave it the way it is and slip in your gift cards just the way it is. That would work too. So there's a little gift card. Pretend this is a gift card. I'm going to slip that in. It looks great. I'm going to take another one. Cut it to 2 inches. Oh, look, the video's still running. Hallelujah. Okay. Get my tag topper. Slip it in. I love punches. Do you love punches? Punches are so easy. You should see the cute, super duper cute punches that they got coming out. And I gotta tell you, one of them matches. They match the deer. So can you get not any better than that? Okay. I got some little pieces of paper left over. So let's decorate some of our little tags here. Okay. I could go straight up. Go across. Let's just kind of go across. I love decorating, don't you? Okay, let's put that on. Are we still running? Oh, how exciting. Put that on there. Just on the bottom. Decorate this. These papers are so pretty. Okay. And that is really nice. Okay. And what I want to do, I'm going to actually stamp some sentiments on. Let's stamp a sentiment on. And I'm just going to grab that one. Create with friends. Love this. Oh, good morning, Angela. Oh my goodness. The comments are working. Woohoo! All right. I've been having issues with my video this morning, so I'm glad you guys are able to hang around with me. So I got where'd my inks go? I got too much stuff going on here. I had them here. Sorry about this. Okay. I have black. Oh, there it is. It's in the box. And I'm going to stamp a little sentiment. I'm looking for a thinner tag, actually, than that. There, that'll fit. And I'm going to stamp the word create. There. And let's see. Oh, that fits right across there. or across here, or across like that. Okay. Okay, let us glue that down. I'm going to place it on. There we go. Let's see, hopefully the words don't cut off. Guess I should have measured before. Ah, it happens. If not, everything is fixable. Hey, look, it fit! So I'm going to tuck that in. Okay, just in there. And grab some ribbon. Get a little bit of ribbon. We'll add this in. Oh, Janet, hello! Thank you for joining me. I do apologize again about the video glitching. I don't know what happened, but I am glad that you are there. Okay, let's put this on. I hope that you're going to try and create this this little pocketbook. I think it's really cute. It's going to, like, it's fabulous. It's easy. I'm going to put that in. You know what? I'm going to put a picture on the front, and I'm going to use one of the new stamps that I got from Onstage. And this is fantastic. So I got a piece of white, and I'm going to use my Memento Black. This is quite exciting, and I don't have the right size block. So this has an issue. And what I'm going to do, oh no, is I am going to stamp this image that I have, which apparently doesn't fit on this block. Okay, run and get another one. And I'll place it on the block. Always place your stamps on the right size block. Okay, so I'm going to ink it up. You're going to love this, I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm going to stamp it on. Okay, and if it's crooked, look at that! Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Love that. Love it. That's going to be on my front. Okay. Love it. Going to put that on my front. Let's trim that down. Okay. Like I said, you can do this for either a little gift. Fill it with gift cards, I think, is a great idea. Okay. Oh, that's sticking on the front. And I want maybe a little bit of a frame around. So let me look. Do I want a darker frame? So it's always, I love doing stuff like this because it's all about, you know, figuring out what, oh, look at that. That's going to look stunning, I think. Or we could have also done it on a very vanilla, would look really nice too. So, you know what? Maybe we should try that and see which one we like better. Sometimes this is what happens, is you get going and things kind of start coming around on your ideas. Now, I think I need a bigger desk. All right, so let's stamp this again on Very Vanilla, because I noticed that the white was a little stark. So, you know, it happens, and you just go with the flow. Okay, you know what, I think that looks a little nicer than the stark white. So I'm going to cut this down and actually use this. So, and we'll use this with the darker color. That other piece I can keep for something else, and I'll use on a card. Never get rid of your pieces, your bits and bobs. Always keep them. So let's place her on there. Now, if I put her on, I can tuck her over. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to measure that, so let's cut it 3 inches. 3 inches. Okay. Like I said, this little booklet is super duper easy. Okay. And I'm going to eyeball it a little bit. I really, really hope you'll try this booklet. It is actually quite easy and quite fun. And you can use any kind of designer series paper that you want. Okay, I'm going to place her on. It's a little bit long, but I can cut that off in a minute. So let's put that on. And what I'm going to do later is actually, I'm going to color her in with my Stampin' Blends. I love Stampin' Blends, and I love to color. So I'm going to trim that up. And I am actually going to make it straight right against there. I'm going to butt up, and I'm going to put that up against the little edge here that I have. And it does hang over a bit, so let's trim that. Guess I should have measured that before I did that, but it's okay. There. Trim it a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. That looks actually quite cute. And I could put the word create underneath in black or on top. Actually, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to stamp that. And let's see how this works. Okay, I'm going to open this up. This is all about decorating now. All right, your fingers crossed? My fingers are crossed. My fingers are crossed. Oh, that's not going to work. Gotta close the book. Okay, here we go. Ah, I forgot about the gold. That's okay. I can figure something out. I can actually just lift this carefully up and move her up there. There we go. Fixed the problem. There we go. Okay. And let us, there we go. Put her up there. And then I'll put a little thing underneath. And that is pretty well how you make your little pieces. And all you're going to do is keep going with the inside, with the tag toppers, filling it in with different little bits, and decorating the little pockets. Okay? And just keep slipping them in, like so. And you're going to keep going through. Okay? So, that gives you an idea, and I can't wait to color her, on how to create this booklet. Okay? Have a great day, and I can't wait to see what you create with your booklet. Take care.